Now, important question is why learn speed reading? Why bother? Right? Yeah, speed reading will increase your efficiency for sure. I mean, if you can read faster, just like these guys can, you will be done quickly. You'll be done through your emails quickly, your reports quickly, your study material quickly, your business books quickly. In fact, as we will see later, speed reading actually increases your thinking speed as well. Learning to read fast increases your thinking speed as well. We'll see that later. So that will create a lot of time for you. I've seen it again and again. Many of my students report that if they were taking 1 hour to finish the homework, now they are done in half an hour. And that extra half an hour you have every day, you can use for something else, right? Go play outside, watch some TV, play games, right? So speed reading will create that time for you. The efficiency will be there. Your performance will go up. And most importantly, you will be able to do other things that perhaps you can't because you're spending so much time reading. Now, even if you are not reading much, we all read emails, right? Adults, at least, we read emails at least 20-30 minutes of emails. If you are into that, if your job needs reading a lot of emails, then that also you can at least cut in 1/4 or at least one half. So saving 10-15 minutes every day, that's also a big thing with our time crunch and all those things, right? So speed reading is important. It should be learned. And here's the thing, we don't read enough, do we? We don't really read enough. In Marathi, there is a saying. It's called "Vachel to vachel." The well-read will survive. Those who read widely will be able to navigate the life much better. That's the meaning of that proverb. And it's so true. I mean, unless you have read a lot of material, varied books, um, you will not have that broad base, the mental setup that is needed to survive the vagaries of our daily life. So reading is very important. Reading is very crucial. And the other reason is, so many clients tell me that, hey, I need help in writing. Sure, we do provide help in writing, but here is the crucial factor. If you can, or if you want to write one page, you have to read 100 pages. If you want to write one page well, you have to read 100 pages. Then you can perhaps write one page. And that's again a very well known proverb. Many times in company environment, you have to write a lot of reviews or reports or many other things. So if you want help with writing, the first step is reading. And if you're not reading enough, that problem will be solved by learning to read fast, because speed reading will give you that efficiency, that enjoyment of reading, that focus needed, that flow kind of experience where you will want to read more and more and more. So that's some of the reasons that why you should learn speed reading. Let me tell you a story of my one of my clients. He works in Amazon. So in Amazon, there is a very different sort of system. I don't know if you know this, but in Amazon, PPTs are banned. You can't use PPTs in meetings. The way they conduct their meetings is the guy who has uh, called the meeting. He or she has to write a nice white paper, 5-10 pages, whatever, and bring a copies to the meeting for everybody. Now in the COVID situation, they are doing it online, but no PPTs. Make a white paper and read that white paper. Everybody is supposed to show up at time, and read for 15 minutes. That's it. No excuses. Those 15 minutes, pin drop silence, everybody's reading. Nobody's doing anything else. And after that, the discussion starts. So the reason they do it, and that's what I have, my understanding is that uh, the reason they do it is because, you know, in typically corporate sort of environment, in a big high power meetings, what happens? The person has 20 something slides. The meat is at the slide number 10, but everybody gets stuck up at slide number 2 or 3. So they have changed this pattern. Everybody I heard from, even, you know, Jeff Bezos, all the way to the all employees, all meetings are like this. No PPTs, just read. Now this guy, he kind of admitted to me that, he didn't really read. He just skimmed through the material. He just kind of pretended to read and wasn't really reading much. And that showed, right, the amount of participation he could do in the meeting was a little superficial, let's just say. He was surviving by his experience. He's an experienced guy. Now, after about 2.5 months with us in Inner Labs, his reading speed went from 300 words per minute to 1,000 words per minute. Now, he tells me, and this is what he told me, right? He said that not only he's reading the material well, because his comprehension has gone up, his focus has gone up, his enjoyment has gone up. By the time everybody's done reading once, he's done reading 3 times. That's it, with more understanding. So his participation in the meetings have gone up really well. So that's one reason you might want to consider why learn speed reading. The other reason is, I have several students who have shown off their their reading capabilities. So, one guy told me, hey, in the class, teacher gave them reading exercise, and this guy is reading like this. So teacher came to his desk and said, hey, are you even reading? What are you doing? So he's, no, I'm reading, I'm understanding everything. So teacher asked him questions right away, what he's reading, and he was able to understand, he was able to answer those questions. So then he told the teacher about the class, the Inner Labs he's going to, and the way he's getting all those results of speed reading and other techniques we teach at Inner Labs. And teacher was really impressed. So you can use this to show off also to to other friends, and we'll be really happy if you bring your friends to us, and we'll train them as well. Or you can just watch this video series, and if you prefer, you can get trained yourself. But in general, I would say speed reading is very important for your writing, for your enjoyment, for reading more. And remember the proverb. In Marathi it's called वाचेल तो वाचेल. In Hindi it's called पढ़ेगा वो बचेगा. In English, it can be the well read will survive the vagaries of life. So I hope you will take up speed reading. You will learn speed reading. Maybe not going all the way to 1,000, 2,000 words per minute, but at least from 100, 200 words per minute, wherever you are, it's very easy to go to 400. So please do go through this series, and I hope you would love it. This is Dr. Ninad from Inner Labs. Thank you.